we got both contestants here. What's good, gentlemen?
Good.
How you doing, man?
Hey, man, I'm chilling. Congratulations to you both, making the second Super Bowl of the Madden 21 cycle in Bless League. A little round of applause for y'all. You guys can't hear it, but the people listening can. So yeah, we'll kick it off right away. Actually, let me give a little bit of context. Context. This is the Bless League, where only the best Madden users are. We talk the most trash, and we have the most skill. Super Bowl is about to kick off in about a little after this pre-game press conference, where these two users will battle it out for the $100 prize. That's the prize for the Super Bowl in Bless League right now. So yeah, that's it for the introductions. We got Little Philly here, the Cardinals user. We'll start with you. A nice season you had. So, first question will go off. We were speaking about this just before you got in here. You and Quay, the Browns user, you guys are friends in real life, So, first question I want to know, who usually wins when you guys play?
It depends who you ask. I think it's me, but he swears up and down it's him. But it's usually a good game.
Okay, so you're saying you didn't really give us an answer there.
I said my answer is me, but he's gonna say it's him. But he just be lying all the time. I don't know. It's a weird thing he be doing. But
I see. Lying. All right. So once again, this year in Madden, you managed to steal a very good receiver for next to nothing. Dan Chisena, I believe, the white Megatron, I believe you dubbed him. What do you say to those rumors?
he was a bum when I got him. I'm great at developing players. I turned him into what he is. He didn't come like that.
To this day.
I see. So, to get here to where you are, you had to defeat the 49ers. He was in his first season here in Bless League, but a very good user. I believe he was almost part of the Madden Championship Series tournament, but you managed to defeat him. Do you believe that makes you MCS?
I've always said I could be an MCS if I had the money and the time to do it, but I really my team falls behind pretty quick every year.
Okay, so really just the logistics of having to spend money is what keeps you away from going in there and winning it all.
And that's how I feel.
I see. There were accusations, rumors of you pulling plug in this playoff run. I believe you were down 7-0 in a game, and the game was somehow disconnected. What do you say to these rumors?
The game got disconnected because I was clearly lagging. My opponent acknowledged that I was lagging. He was wondering how he scored the one touchdown. I asked him if we could restart. I could reboot my system and stuff. He said he was cool with it. I gave him his 7 back, and then we ran it from there, and we both went lagging.
I see. Very scandalous. Very scandalous.
Can never get to the Super Bowl without one scandal. You know what I'm saying?
The teams. You know what they say though, Teddy Mundo. If you're not cheating, you're not trying, right?
No adversity, no cash.
Absolutely, that is very true. Despite those accusations, you managed, this year and pretty much other years too, to rack up an unprecedented amount of passing yards. I believe you got 2,000 yard receivers this year, about 6,000 passing yards with Kyler Murray. Would you refer to yourself as the best passer in Bless history?
Since I've been here, I definitely feel like I've shown that. I wasn't here from the start, so I can't speak for the previous leagues, but since I've been in, I think it's clear that I've been the best passer.
The best in the league or in history.
I feel like it's a little bold to be calling somebody in the history. What you have to see is we're gonna have to take out K1 from him and then plug in somebody else and see the dots this man can make.
RG3 had 30 passing touchdowns this year. Let's not sleep.
That's all I'm saying. We need to take K1 out because this man is a cheat code. And a daughter with a cheat code, it inflates the numbers for sure.
Definitely. And his previous quarterback, I believe McAdams, same type, absolute cheese.
All right, back to the questions because we're not here to criticize little Philly. This is his spotlight time.
That
so
is true.
I'm just gonna ask you, how do you feel about the people that say that you and NFZ brought Quay in to win a bowl for the team?
I mean, it's cool. People talk. They gotta find a way to slander. It is what it is. I ain't paying attention to that. I'm about to go get this bowl, man.
Okay.
Are y'all playing in the same room?
We definitely gonna be in a party together, but not in the same room.
Okay, I see. That's an interesting one. The first time I've heard that. Other than that, what are you going to do with the money when you win?
No plans. I don't know. Might throw it in
Strip
a
club?
gambling site. Might put it to the new Xbox. Hope we don't get stolen again.
Well, that's funny. So with that said, do you guarantee a win here?
I got to. Clay's my son, though.
You've heard it here. That will be all, little Philly. Thank you for pulling up.
All right.
Now, the Browns user, Quay, representing the AFC.
Yes, sir. How you doing?
Facts. So, from the 7th seed, just barely made it in. Do you feel like you started playing your best Madden right when you needed to?
Definitely. I never should have been in that position in the first place. Had a lot of games where I beat myself. I think I had 6 losses. I want to say 5 of them I had a 7-point lead with under 4 minutes to go. And I think, don't quote me, but I want to say of those 5 losses, 4 of them I threw a pick 6. It wasn't like somebody drove down the field and scored on me. So, I beat myself. It doesn't matter. We got in. We you heard of the term getting hot at the right time? That's what this Cleveland team did.
Talk that talk. All right. So, that being said, you came into the league, really hot, you're actually kind of slandering our Ravens user, your division rival at this point. But you finally managed to beat him. Do you feel now that you are better than him?
I felt I was better than him from the first game I lost to him. It takes more than winning one game to impress me, man. It's not enough. Like you asked Phil, you asked him a question about who wins more, and he's right. I would tell you I do, right? But even when he does win, there were some Maddens where we played where he clearly did win more than me, but I wasn't impressed by it. It was fluke shit. It wasn't football knowledge. It was fluke Madden shit. And as the Maddens have progressed and you get rid of the fluke shit, the better player typically wins. And I think that's why over the last couple of Madden, I've won more.
Okay. We love to hear this. We absolutely love to hear this.
Shots fired.
Absolutely.
But you do have to give, Ravens user, he is coming from the AFC North. It's a very competitive division. I feel like with that, you have 2 tough users with the Bengals and the Ravens as well. So I feel like that gave you a little, preparation for the playoffs as well. So I got to give him a little bit of credit on that. But you did come out the number 1 out of that. You didn't come out number 1. You came out 7th seed, but you still showed up when it needed to be. And
I will say he is better than I thought he would. I don't think he's good, but he is better than what I thought he was. I'll give him that.
Okay, so a little bit of credit being given. All right, so before we keep going on with the praise here, we have to address these rumors. There are rumors of stream watching during your games. And, there's rumors that you'll be partying up with certain individuals and watching other people stream. What do you say to these rumors?
I have never watched anyone stream for scouting a day in my life. And when I want to scout, it's more about what did I do wrong? Like I was talking to Phil earlier. We were in the party. And instead of going to watch what Phil does, I just went back and I watched what I did. Why did I play so bad against Banjo when I was losing to Emmy? Why was I losing these? I don't worry about what anybody else does. I just worry if I'm the best me, nobody can beat me. So to those rumors, come on, man. But it ain't even worth addressing those.
Come on, man. Very nice way to dismiss the rumors. All right, so let's keep this going. So the Cardinals wide receivers. I mean, do I even need to say? How do you address the speculations that you'll have very little chances of stopping these guys?
Well, I don't really buy into that much. I mean, you ever heard the term "it's a copycat league"? I don't know if you guys have been watching the film. There's a certain coverage that the Cardinals have been using a little bit more recently. When they started having a little bit more success stopping people, there was a certain coverage that they were running a lot more. And that coverage was actually originated in Cleveland.
Looks just like the Browns coverage. Not even going just like the Browns.
It originated in Cleveland. So, that was a coverage that I came up with specifically to stop Phil. I can give him credit on that. So I'm pretty confident with that coverage. We're going to neutralize those receivers. I'm not too worried about it.
Very good to hear. So basically, real quick, is this is the first time you've had a full season in Bless League, or could it be like your second?
Second time I had a full season in Bless. Right. Last time I lost in a wild card.
Right, because I was gonna ask you if all you needed was a full season, to really get to where you needed, which is the Super Bowl here. Seeing as it's your second season, it's pretty much the same. So is this really all you needed? A little bit of time to get to where?
Of course. Yeah, just build the team the way I wanted to. There was a lot of rumblings about some of the moves I made. Shipping Denzel Ward out of town, shipping Greedy Williams out of town. These guys, the rest of the league were like, well, what are you doing? I think the term "trape" is what they use. Trape. I think that's the term they use. But when you got a scheme that's foolproof, the players are going to be the players. You got that coaching in place. We got 3 rookie corners right now. I think we're starting 6 rookies on defense right now. And here we are in the Super Bowl. So, not too worried about it, man.
We know the vibes. All right. So if you win, what will you be doing with the money? The $100 prize.
I ain't thought that far ahead yet, man. I'm buying a house and paying for a wedding at the same time. So, I might throw that $100 towards, adult stuff.
Most definitely.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
Definitely. So, last question before you go. Do you guarantee a win here?
Absolutely.
Ooh, double guarantees. This is about to be a good one. Thank you for pulling up, Quay. And y'all can, kick it off.
Thank you. Stay
you,
tuned, fellas.
Yes, we're in for a good one. That was the, Super Bowl pregame conference. Let's see what they're up to now.
What give me your insight on this game right here. Who you got going on top?
Honestly, if I have to pick I really don't know. These are two people that play all the time, You can't really
as a in booth person, I need your prediction for this game. You have to give me one.
I have to make this prediction. I will be going with our man Little Philly, the Cardinals user, just because I've seen him, do impressive things more often. So I'll just go with Little Philly for those reasons.
Hey Blake, where you at? Who you got?
Who you got with this?
My head says Quay, but my heart says Lil Philly. So I'm gonna pick Quay though. I feel like his running game, he can keep Lil Philly offense off the field. Maybe keep the score down a little bit.
Play it safe.
Yep. Well, not necessarily, but that's like a good defense to a high-powered offense like that is to keep him off the field, you know. So he's got a good enough running game to do that. So I feel like he can do that.
Yeah, my bad. But yeah, he's definitely gonna need to keep Little Philly off the field, man, because that offense is, how do you say, it has firepower. Those receivers, you know, who is it? Who does he have? Juju, Andy Isabella, and
Chisena.
Hell yeah. And
So
Kyler, you got to add Kyler to the mix.
K1 is a monster.
Absolute monster.
That's a monster. I'm going to have to go with 45-42, going back to the NFC.
Of course.
I got the Cardinals user, Lil Philly.
The Super Bowl has to stay in the NFC. We all know this.
1,000%.
All right.
It gives you a little bit of bragging rights as a person that plays in the NFC, you know? You might suck, but you can say you're getting the best talent in your conference.
Most definitely. And so right now, let's move on to the intro. So a quick moment of silence, please. All right, we're definitely in for a good one here. The game should be underway. Oh, and they're letting the intro play. Pretty lit. Browns coming with the orange jerseys. You gotta love it. Super Bowl Season 2 kickoff is just around the corner. So Quay hits to the air. Interesting. And so first drive here for Quay. Appears he's starting in the I form. Let's see what he's got for Little Philly's defense. Short run, keeping it safe, probably scoping out the defense.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Yeah, this is what I expected in the beginning of the game right now. I expect both users to run the ball, get a little gauge of what your opponent is running on defense, see what's going to happen, and then that's when the fireworks are going to start beginning.
Most definitely. Short pass here. Difficulties with the sound here.
Definitely some garbage audio coming in.
Might need to switch very early to the no game sound. Guess we'll check back later to see if they got better sound.
Baker Mayfield there with a quick strike to Jarvis Landry already. 2 receptions, 10 yards. Let's even keep this going.
Oh, and a fumble hit stick by Little Philly. Jeez.
Irv.
Now that is a big play made very early in the Super Bowl.
The
Let's
defense
take a look
coming
at
up
it
early.
one more time. So coming from the safety spot, it looks like Isaiah Simmons just absolutely lined him up. It's definitely a luxury to have on defense.
This definitely goes against the Browns game. A turnover this early. A lot of things could happen. Let's see if Little Philly can take advantage.
Short pass. Manages to get about 11 yards. So Little Philly coming out throwing. He knows his friend well, so he's not going to be afraid to let it fly.
He's showing some cold blood here. He looks like he has no pregame jitters. He's just going straight what he's been doing all season long. The air raid.
Kyler with the rollout. Quick catch by Chisena. And it's like we said, there's just options all over the field. Philly is just waiting for one of them to get open. And the Fournette doesn't manage to quite get the yardage he needed for a touchdown.
From the jump, I thought that was touchdown easy, but somehow right there, Jerome made up the ground.
Play action right there. Roll out by Kyler, trying to get in. Stuffed right there. Good play defensively. Buda Baker traded away by Little Philly.
He's got a personal vendetta right now going against his old team.
Very important play right there. Bringing up a crucial third down here. Don't think Little Philly would go for a fourth down attempt this early. And a
crucial mistake on the red zone here. Seemingly guaranteed points thrown away there by Little Philly. Red wine here with the pick. What a play here for Quay. Get him back started.
Play. Getting him back on track. Little Philly even playmakered the receiver up to get him to the corner so that, he could throw that over the defender's head. Redwine said, "Kyler, you're still short." Intercepted it. So second down here. Baker Mayfield.
I like those little quick dots. Quay is throwing. He's got a soft little defense right down the middle.
And he can keep doing this with the receivers he has. Odell Beckham and DeAndre Hopkins. They can go for 250 each.
100%. Those little throws are seemingly basically some middle range, long type of runs. So it's a safe bet here. Yeah, he's got his little game plan going. Got a little bit thrown off by that fumble.
Oh, and he breaks the plane with what looks like it could have been a big run. Maybe the truck animation was not needed.
That's a little acceleration cheese.
Absolutely. Oh, and the curl route completed. That's a very good way to beat man if you're able to make that read.
The corner was right on him. That could have been a 50-50. But here we go. He's keeping it going with Kareem Hunt. I like what I'm seeing right now to Quay. Safe and efficient way of playing.
Very efficient offense.
Basically almost like 10 yards at a time. No big plays. Everything relaxed. Kareem Hunt on the rollout over here on the outside. Taking a shot early.
In double coverage. Oh, and Isaiah Simmons just bats it down in the end. A little tussle for the ball there.
I like that matchup outside. DeAndre Hopkins with a little help of Simmons on top. Gonna have to be one to watch for the rest of the game. Nice little run here by Quay. Baxter, 13 yards. And seemingly gone too quick is the first quarter.
Most definitely. No points on the board, but definitely action.
Well, there could be, well, there you go. No points, but a very intense first quarter. It went by pretty fast, but you can feel it. It's going to be a grind all game long.
Definitely, these two in a hell game right now for the $100 prize and a big run by Kareem Hunt. Love to see it. 3rd and inches. What's he gonna go with? He's got a soft box. Running play here would be very advantageous. Very well played though.
A nice hit stick there. Yeah, he has to start, maybe protecting the ball a little bit. Little Philly sending out the heaters right now, probably playing aggressive.
Already fumbled earlier in the game, so
Definitely gonna need to put 2 hands on that ball. Hold RB. Need it.
So still Little Philly opting with the 3 D-lines, 3 linebackers, which are really defensive backs, I believe. Probably safeties. Stretch play brings them to the 4th.
Another hit stick here with Denzel Ward.
Really, I think as long as he doesn't get hit stick by Isaiah Simmons.
Yeah, definitely. I believe the only one that he has on defense is Isaiah Simmons and maybe the middle linebacker. But the rest he can take. I think he can take these hit sticks.
And a pass here, a goal line fade. Oh, and a sick grab by DeAndre Hopkins. What is this?
That's a big boy grab.
Oh,
that's a mouse right there if you haven't seen one.
Absolutely. Left the DB on the ground. Said, I'm going to the 5th.
I'm pretty sure many of the viewers, as I, thought that was going to be one of those cheese over-the-shoulder picks. But DeAndre Hopkins seemed to have got, the air on it, and he mossed him for a touchdown.
Anything but that. I expected a pick, incomplete, everything other than that kind of animation. I've never seen that this man.
Maybe with the patch and Quay's homework, he found out that it's a working season now. But here we go.
All
Got
right.
K1 back on offense.
We're in it now.
With the post deep cheese. Didn't get it. Throw out.
They managed to get the free man down the field to cross past the coverage.
That was the money play there against the 49ers. Whipped it out, seeing against his brother.
I was checking on the abilities to see if that would make a difference for that catch. DeAndre Hopkins does have red zone threat.
So that's the red zone threat. A threat indeed. Oh, man. So some nice dots here. K1 going to work. Little Philly does not want to end this drive with no points.
I'm expecting K1 to get his X factor in this drive.
Wide open Chisena. Let's see this route combination here. Just leaving the coverage behind.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
And they need to roll out for K1. Dumps it off to the tight end, I believe.
Sir. 9-yard gain on a little easy out pass like that. We'll take those all day long. A rare run here by Leonard Fournette. Nice little yardage there. Keeping Quay on his toes.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
I just noticed Little Philly's right tackle is Mitchell Schwartz, I believe, that he traded for his only O-line with an ability. And I think that's why he always rolls out to that side.
And here we go. Early touchdown for Leonard Fournette. Who would have thought the one that scored a touchdown early for the Cardinals would have been Leonard Fournette with a nice stretch run right there.
Out of everyone, if you had told me Leonard Fournette would be Little Philly's first touchdown, I would have told you crazy.
If you put the bet on him, you just won a nice $10,000 for sure.
Big facts, big facts. Bless Vegas.
Here we go. Mid-second quarter, 7-7. Deadlocked right here. It's a great matchup being put up right here.
Most definitely. That 45-42 prediction doesn't look really good right now, but never
I was expecting a little bit of more fireworks, but I can see some like little pre-game jitters going on right now.
Definitely. And what
there we go.
Huge pass there to none other than Odell. Used to be way.
What a this is a nice dot there by Baker Mayfield.
We're in the no huddle here, so we're back to the game just real quick.
Kareem Hunt, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So 2nd down. Oh, huge run.
Did we get a block in the back there? And we did. Illegal block seems to be the cheese this Madden. Players don't need to make that block, but for some reason they're undisciplined.
Right there, you see
and
it
they
at the
hurt.
end. Oh, man. After the yards, though, so he keeps his first down.
Going for it all here.
One. Oh, what a play. What a play.
Denmark with the 2 toes down. Oh, what
the
a
corner
pick
basically
there.
takes care of Odell, throws him out of there, and Denmark just does what he does.
Steven Denmark had no picks all season.
No picks all season. Why is little Philly using him now? I have no idea.
But this is where it counts. It doesn't matter if you had no picks in the season. You get a pick in the Super Bowl. That's all you need. You can't second guess little Philly here. That's his man. Got a pick in the biggest game of the year, the one that actually counts.
Denmark jersey sales are skyrocketing as we speak.
Here we go.
First down for little Philly. He's back in his bunch formation.
What do we have here? A hold?
It looked to me like a roughing the passer. Oh, a holding call. Bring little Philly back.
A hold, but for some reason, are we here declining penalties?
Oh, I believe I know what this is. If you're those that listen to the podcast, you know, Quay and Little Philly and also NFZ, they play this way. They
don't accept stupid game penalties.
Exactly.
They don't accept stupid sim penalties that like mess the game up. They rather you play straight up. They call it a dignity thing.
You by your skill. An absolute crossbody dot. Just saying that just makes no sense.
It's only something that maybe K1 can do.
Only K1. I remember playing it myself when he hit that the first time against me.
Saltiness.
Absolute saltiness.
He likes this little out route. It does give him the yardage right here. He's been running this with Max Williams and I believe it's Isabella here. Puts him in motion and does the little C route towards the out, and it's been opening up a hole.
This bunch offense here a little bit too much for Quay. A low pass. Juju Smith secures it. Technical difficulties.
Now there we have Leonard Fournette getting some bruised ribs. That's not gonna keep him out of the game at all.
Definitely not. He's a dog. Here he goes on the stretch. Touchdown number 2. So Leonard Fournette making his case for Super Bowl MVP here.
An unlikely candidate, you can say. But you got to pull anything you can out of the hat in the Super Bowl. And I'm pretty sure this is taking the Browns user Quay a little bit by surprise here. These Leonard Fournette runs.
Going
Probably
back,
the most high-powered passing offense we've seen in Bless in a while. Looking at the numbers.
Best passer. He was claiming to be the best passer in Blessed League history just a second ago.
It's a great season, man. I haven't seen one like it in a while. I mean, even thinking back on like Jay Money's bomb seasons last year, and even when Philly came in with McAdams, I don't remember this many people with this many numbers.
He broke his own yards or his own record.
And misread here by Baker Mayfield, throws a pick 6 to TJ Green. And we have a 21-7 game here.
Baker with a very bad read here. You got to think nerves are getting to him a little bit because that wasn't just threw it right to him. You didn't even really bait him.
I wonder what the read was there in that play. Maybe it was a fat finger misthrow or something like that.
Definitely. Now with 22 seconds in the half, that was literally the worst time he could do that.
Definitely plays against his game that he likes to run the ball. I can see control the clock a little bit. Definitely plays against his game, but I'm not counting out the Browns just yet. There's still some dots here.
3 timeouts here, so he can afford to do these kind of little passes, gain yardage. A field goal here would make the pick 6 feel a little less bad.
If points on the board are points on the board. You need them. Never know what's gonna happen later on in the game. Oof. I feel like the receiver should have came up with that. I think he got scared of the safety coming in for the big hit. Disgusting.
Like could have been also a pick there.
It could have gone both ways for sure.
The Cardinals safety is making up a lot of ground because personally, when I have safeties in the middle there, they get beat by that.
Oh, and a pick. Troy Apke, the Cardinals defense out here showing out, clamping Baker Mayfield.
So that pretty much answers my question for the range. It's Troy Apke with 99 speed.
He can
and
still
both
get
his safeties are X factors.
a quick 15 yards here. He can get a nice little field goal. He needs to throw it now though. Nah, he took too long.
Him up. Oh, and as he falls, the clock dies. Leonard Fournette absolutely destroying the Browns.
nice little dance before halftime.
Absolutely.
My man's was out there cooking.
Living life right now. Let's see what the second half has. And a very entertaining Super Bowl so far.
Definitely Lil Philly here putting up the clamps on his brother right now.
Cancel the halftime show.
we had Lil Z and Bowen there dancing and shit during the halftime show. We had to skip them real quick.
We had to. I believe they weren't ready for the spotlight yet. Check down. So really, that check down's been open all game for Little Philly. Quay might have to start committing to.
Most definitely. And there goes K1 with the option. Look at that speed.
Gonna slide just like K1 in real life.
The nicest slide in NFL history.
Most definitely. You won't get any pushback there.
Russell Wilson's got a pretty nice one too.
Got a nice one, but is it as silky smooth as K1 though?
K1, I have not seen any slide like K1. It's super silky. And I like the play right here by Quay, but gets dotted by the cross body. Jeez.
You can't. This is why it's almost impossible to beat Little Philly when he's in his bag. Because look at this, man.
It's like if you needed like 3 users on your team, but you don't have them. You can't do everything by yourself. You need a little bit of help. Here we go. Leonard Fournette eating more than usual. We have an unlikely candidate here for the Super Bowl MVP.
But, for those that actually do listen to the podcast, Little Philly was speaking about having fired his offensive coordinator coming into the playoffs and that he was going to feed Leonard Fournette. So, a man true to his word.
Oof. And a throw out of sack there. Almost picked off.
Falls to the ground. I know Quay is sick reading those words and seeing the ball fall harmlessly to the turf.
That pick there changes the game.
Definitely.
It definitely had the potential of being a pick 6.
That man's cribbing that.
100%. Definitely changes the outcome of like the... I feel like Browns would be going back to his game a little bit more. But here we go. 3rd and 6. And the C route working to perfection here.
As always. These receivers came to play. Little Philly absolutely locked in right now.
If you're watching this broadcast, you have to be adding that little C route to your playbook as cheese because it's guaranteed yardage.
Not sure. I've heard rumors of a Little Philly ebook coming out. Not sure how true that is.
Dot season?
Yeah, absolutely. We'll have to check in with him. We'll be seeing.
And Chisena finally showing up. We got a 3-touchdown game coming up for Leonard Fournette. Down at the 1.
Goal at the 1-yard line.
Leonard Fournette.
Who would
here.
have thought?
Little Philly here in the jet sweep formation, though. Oh, and a pass comes off. K1 scrambling. A good play there, throwing it away. Don't want to lose your position at the 1-yard line.
I think that call right there, you know, you want to let, you know, want to give a little bit of stats. K1, you know, got you here this far, but if you want to win the game, just keep feeding Leonard Fournette. He has not stopped you. But, you know, I'm not the coach here. So here we go.
In the empty, he doesn't want to see another Fournette touchdown.
And there goes K1. 1-yard touchdown.
K1 running over. I don't know who that is that he disrespected. Number 91. Just dragged him into the end zone.
5'9", 180 pounds of muscle. Trucking 91 like it was nothing.
So basically, Quay needs a touchdown here. He's going to make this a game.
Needs a touchdown and a couple of turnovers to keep him in the game.
91 is Marcus Bishop. He's 6'3", 314-pound rookie.
He just got welcomed into the league by K1 here.
Welcome to Bless League, K1 said. And DeAndre going out of bounds. That's something that happens sometimes when you try to hit someone on the sideline after playmaker.
But the thing is, that catch right there was an aggressive catch. I believe if he possession catches, he gets those 2 feet down.
Exactly.
Perhaps he's trying to aggressive catch because the user was so close.
The user was there 100%. I think that definitely changed his mind about whether possession or aggressive for sure.
A couple completions, but Quay needs a first. Nobody's getting open.
Oh,
there
he has
is,
a
DeAndre.
playmaker. D-Hop showing out here against his old team as well. Can he bring the Browns back?
Up tempo. That's what Quay needs here. Tight end.
Did have the tight end absolutely open.
All saw it.
You know, it's easier to see when you're, you know, not playing. You don't got the tunnel vision.
Definitely.
But he did have Austin Hooper on the seam, wide open. Maybe he was expecting the user to go keep covering him.
Maybe he's expecting Troy Apke to cover that ground.
I believe he's scared on those safeties for sure. There's too much speed back there.
I believe
Ground being covered is disgusting.
I believe
Troy Apke leads the team in interceptions and forced fumbles.
That's just dangerous. I believe Troy Apke has the instant transmission technique. He can just teleport to any pass he wants. So yeah, that's really risky to throw against.
Definitely the Fire's white boy DB in the league for sure. The only one probably.
Most definitely.
The man had 23 interceptions in the regular season.
Just showing out. Baker needs this, and an incompletion here. Philly rightfully goes for the swat. It's pretty much nothing open on this play here for the first down.
That was a good throw right there, but better defense there being played. Here we go, air raid or nothing with the out route, too much speed, and he seemed to have swerved out of the catch on that one. Incompletion there.
A rare incompletion by K1. Seems that now that he's up, K1 is really going to try to show out here for the fans. Little Philly has a tendency to do this. Start really throwing when he has the game in hand. At least it's giving Quay a chance to get back in it.
He definitely gets a little bit more comfortable, starts seeing the dots a little bit better. Oh, and the little move there. Must have been the wrong stick skill on that one and went the wrong way. My man's putting the knee down for solidarity. Down 21 points, making a 3-yard loss tackle. He needs to get his head in the game and cut that shit out.
With the patented rollout. Oh, man. A delayed fade. You know, K1 or Little Philly really has all his bases covered at all times. Never gonna leave himself with no option.
He's definitely hitting fifth read for sure. Those are definitely his fourth, fifth reads, and he seems to get through all his reads with no problem.
That ebook will not be for amateurs. Let me tell you that.
No, you definitely need a speedy quarterback, somebody who can roll out, give you more time.
Dashing dead eye and no look dead eye.
Crossing dead eye.
This is definitely not an ebook for everybody for sure. But here comes that C route.
Quay locks it up.
Oh my
Little
God!
Philly just
Disgusting.
goes the other way. This
Chisena
offense is unstoppable. I'm sorry, bro. There is zero way you can stop this.
Apparently, earlier in the pregame, we heard about this defense apparently getting ready to clamp anything down. I don't know. I can't see. I can't see anything clamping this defense. I don't know what's going on here, but he has a game shark connected that allows him to get an open receiver every single play. Absolutely clinical here by Lil Philly.
You'd think at some point you'd try like man.
I don't
just to
think
throw a
even,
different look.
Yeah, 100%.
Or something. Yeah, try something. Can't just keep doing the same thing and getting torched every time.
The speed that I'm seeing, I just don't believe any corner would be able to keep up. There's speed on both sides of the ball with his free safeties locking down anything over the top. And then you have speed on offense. It's disgusting.
The only way to really, and I don't know honestly, but I would say you have to beat his O-line. You have to get to Kyler super quick, and throw him off, throw that rhythm off. Because if he can just roll out, drop back, roll out, you're pretty much done.
Well, if you're dropping 8 every play in the zones, like you're not gonna get any pressure. You gotta
there goes the pick. Maybe my prediction was right on the 45 call, maybe, but definitely not on the 42 by Browns. Pick 6, seemingly crushing the Browns here. I can't see him do anything else but run the ball here and just show class to his brother.
It's definitely. It would be pretty funny to see Little Philly start to pile on here. I don't expect it though.
This was an absolute clinic put on by Little Philly here. Would not be surprised seeing this man in the MCS.
Somebody needs to sponsor this man apparently, because he says the only thing holding him back is the logistics.
And here we go with the Browns hitting the C route that he's been getting killed with this whole game. Apparently it works.
Not holding on, not so incomplete. It'll be interesting to see how Quay feels about his receivers after this game, because Hopkins and Odell pretty much got shut down this game.
Definitely got the clamps. I believe it's just a safety work.
Right, but with so much capital invested in your receivers, you would expect them to just score points for you just off the just for the free, basically.
Yeah, of course you expect it, but you can't expect going against these two safeties, basically locking the whole field down. No matter where you go, they are there.
A lot of speed on that Cardinals roster on both sides of the ball.
On both sides. And Little Philly's still building. Still going to keep getting faster, more abilities. And there we go. Touchdown for respect.
putting up a little fight here. That's a little wide receiver streak we've been wanting to see a little hit a little bit more often.
Austin Hooper finally getting the ball. So who would you say was the MVP of the Super
Bowl? By numbers, I mean, you got to go K1. I believe K1's not done here. He tied. He has 1 rushing, 1 throwing. 2 Leonard Fournette, 2 rushing, but I believe he's gonna get another one here. He's not done. He's not done.
You have the X Factor receiver here, Chisena.
Murray's pass complete to number 88. 8 yards on the pickup.
So he's still sending just 4. You know, doesn't really have a chance here.
Fournette can't keep the 2 toes down. But I do. Fournette is making a strong case here, in both the rushing and receiving, apparently. See route, Isabella
absolutely cooking, running that same route all game, just waiting to be open.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
That's the thing about Little Philly. Every single receiver he has, he knows what he's gonna do with it. For those of you tuning in, we'll have the post-game conference where we'll get to talk to both users, see how they feel about that game.
All you can do is put respect on the Browns for getting this far.
Absolutely.
But I think he downplayed versing a monster here.
Well, I'm sure he knew exactly what he was going up against. You know, as I said, they play frequently out of league. So this just wasn't his game.
19 more yards. It's just sent out here.
First down and goal to go.
So basically, Kyler Murray here making a case for Super Bowl MVP. And Bishop gets his revenge. I think he's gonna be a good one in this league.
There we go. Down hell of a lot of points, 28. But still showing hard out there, Bishop. Got ran over once, ain't gonna happen again. I'd like to see it. Absolute dot down the middle to Isabella here. Putting the stamp on the 49-14 game.
So we'll be seeing Quay's, final response, maybe.
49, Browns 14. Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Do you have anything upcoming for next season? How do you feel like season 2 went?
This is a nice way to end season 2. As for what's coming up, more of the same, Bless League, the Bless Network will be bringing you more games of the week, more, coverage, more post-game coverage. And that's pretty much it. We need that support. Make sure to, drop a follow. Let us know you like this stuff.
What can you say about the new users joining in? I believe we have 2 new users coming in. Any hype on them?
Oh, most definitely. We actually got, Shorzy. We got him on the Bears squad. A MCS competitor. Let me think. Who's the other user?
Can't be leaving my boy Sweet Life.
Oh, true. Sweet Life has already been playing this year. Everybody knows Sweet Life, the new Bills user. Basically a chat guru. Ooh, and a huge play there.
On a Moss there, Odell Beckham. It ain't over yet for the Browns here. Still putting up a fight.
There you go.
What I'd love to see is earlier in the game.
Exactly.
No such shit in this booth. 49-21. Here we go. We're still keeping it moving here. Earth. Got a little questionable time here. Maybe he wanted to go for the outside kick there.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
So, Kyler coming out in the bunch. Clearly not done throwing.
Same formula as the beginning of the game.
Absolutely. So the C route, crosser route.
I believe little Philly there didn't want to do him again dirty. He did have him wide open again.
Not sure. Because, you know, he's coming out in the play and calling the play, so you gotta think he's trying to throw these passes.
He might be trying to, you know, stat pad, you know, his K1 Super Bowl MVP niche.
Taking shots here.
398, 3 total touchdowns, 1 interception. You're looking at your Super Bowl MVP here, K1. Absolute clinic. The defense, you can't say it enough. They really did clamp for most of the game.
Incompletion here. Ball goes back to the man. Wait.
Can we get another redemption touchdown here?
Yeah, thought that would be the last we saw, but here he is. Another shot thanks to Little Philly's thirst for stats.
At their own 31-yard line.
Even when they don't matter.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, these stats aren't recorded, Sir Little Philly.
He has that post once again for Beckham. That's what he was looking at. Didn't see it a little bit open. We'll try this again. 2nd and 10. Baker Mayfield doesn't want to give up. Wants to keep throwing touchdowns here. Isaiah Simmons with the boom.
Brings up 3rd down.
Double covered there. DeAndre Hopkins can't come up with a ball. 4th and inches incoming.
Isaiah Simmons there defensively.
It seems like Isaiah Simmons is everywhere on the field. It's crazy.
Both of you give me your 3 favorites for next year to win the Super Bowl.
Packers.
I said 3, but okay.
Do you want 3 from each conference or just top 3?
Just 3, just top 3.
Okay, so I'm gonna give it. It's definitely these 2, Lil Philly and Quay, and maybe the 49ers dude cooks up something on his ebook and is able to finally beat Lil Philly.
You know, speaking of ebook, Shorzy, the new Bears user, actually has an ebook. Like, he actively works on it. He said it's going to be ready soon.
The thing about it is, I can't put him as my favorite since I haven't seen him play. But the 3 favorites definitely going into next season would have to be these 2. And I'll give the 1 up to the 49ers. With J Money being a close fourth.
Who's your picks, Blake? Big touchdown there. Who is this?
Redemption, Peoples-Jones.
These two. J Money.
His kick is good.
Big toe.
Makes the score
These two and J Money?
49.
Yeah.
Browns 28.
J Money's got to be a little bit irritated by the way he went out this year to 49ers.
25-yard
Yeah,
line.
kick was
The Cardinals take over
tough.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
So 15 seconds left. Expect passes down the field.
Now, question is, do you see the AFC winning a Super Bowl this Madden?
The AFC can't do it. As you can see by the score here and how this game went, the AFC has nothing to do with the NFC. It's just two different leagues.
It's Chisena just stat padding right now. And we have a Super Bowl champion season 2 Cardinals user, Lil Philly here.
And the confetti drops down on the Browns. It's absolutely disrespectful.
The celebration has begun in Arizona here. I believe they're in the same household though. I'm wondering here if Lil Philly gonna rub it in Quay's face,
Has
or
to
if he's
be.
gonna take the big man approach on this.
No, they're not in the same house. They're in a party together. They're not in the same house. I already asked.
Here he is,
You.
our man Quay. All right.
You.
Thank you for the show, man. That was a decent game. I'm sure you don't think so.
Not at all, man. Not at all.
We were entertained nonetheless. What do you have to say about that loss, man?
Saw something new. That was the first time I saw that. Wasn't expecting that. I was me and Phil have played 100 times, and that's the first time I've ever seen that. So just wasn't prepared for it. That's all that was. It was something new. Props to him.
Right. So you're saying that because basically, from what I saw, he was running that one play the whole game. C route, Isabella, cross, with Chisena, whatever. So you're saying that play, you think that's something he cooked up just for this game?
I mean, I was told that he used it the game before. I don't know how factual that is, but yeah, he apparently he used it before. But I mean, that's the first time he's ever done that against me. I had to go back and watch the film to see if he done that in the NFC Championship.
Okay. So, watching the game, I'm thinking I'm seeing, Troy Apke, Mark Decoy, basically these no-name defenders, shutting down your 99 overall receivers. So, DeAndre Hopkins, Odell. So, do you have any plans to change him in the future, or are you cool with that?
I mean, offensively, the score may not reflect it, but I don't necessarily feel that offense is the reason I lost that game per se. I think it was I couldn't get a stop, so I'm thinking ahead to how I'm going to get a stop.
Right.
Early in the game, after I think I went up 7-0, he came back and answered me. It's 7-7, and I hit a big play over the middle to Odell for 35 yards, the post. And I knew that he was going to be really worried about the run, so I tried to keep him off guard. I know sometimes he's spying his safeties, so I'm trying to just keep him guessing. Okay, I'm going to run it here because I think the safeties are in the purple. Okay, now I'm going to throw it here because I think the safeties are in contain. But after that big play to Odell, I had a couple more runs, and then I threw a pick. And he went down and scored, and he went up 14-7 on me. And the rest of the game, I don't think I ran the ball again the rest of the game. I think that's the biggest difference right there on offense. I don't think it's anything he did on offense. I just got away from the game plan. That's all that was.
Right. So basically, on defense, do you feel like sending more pressure? Because you were sending basically 4 all game, dropping back in coverage. Yeah. Do you feel like sending more pressure would have been a better way to attack him?
Potentially. I'm not a big blitzer though. So I don't necessarily say that'll be the answer. I think if we played this game 15 times, I think I would have played it the same way. I don't think I would have sent any more pressure. Having Myles Garrett with the edge threat, I think would have helped a little bit more. Everybody knows that story. Myles Garrett has edge threat. I got greedy trying to re-roll him to get edge threat and under pressure, and by doing that, he lost his edge threat. So I think that would have helped a little bit. Just speed him up a little bit. Just speed him up. But Myles Garrett was essentially didn't factor into the game at all. So, again, that comes back. That's on me.
You gonna trade him?
No, sir. No, sir. Not even considering it. No, sir. Definitely not trading him.
I'm saying I'll be in the DMs with an offer. That's pretty much it for my questions. Do you guys have any questions for Quay before we let him go?
You gonna beat him up in real life now?
No. Sure, though. We gonna run that back. I gotta see that scheme again, But nah. You played a good game, man.
I know I would.
Yeah, man, good game.
All I can give you is the respect, for reaching the Super Bowl. You did a lot of noise there in the AFC. Sadly, had to come up against one of the strongest opponents we had at NFC. I know you labbing up with him and everything, but apparently he's been labbing on the side, working on some new stuff you weren't able to see. I'm pretty sure we'll be seeing you again in the Super Bowl. This ain't your last one for sure.
Appreciate you, man.
All right, man. Thanks for pulling up. Enjoy that Super Bowl runner-up $25 prize. Don't spend it all in the same place. Oh shit! I think he dipped already. All right, Little Philly, unmute yourself.
Yeah.
Hold up. I got a problem.
Dun, dun.
Oh shit! Fuck. Showing my screen and shit. Hold up. All right. I gotta give you the air horns. Alright, Little Philly. What it do, Super Bowl winner. I can't believe you finally won one.
The breakthrough.
After all these years. So, it was a very good game.
I think Quay let you in, and then the next year, if y'all play again, you gotta let him win. I think it's a little buddy this system.
Too much
pride
right now. Man. He's gonna be hearing about this for weeks.
I know, I'm just trolling.
He's now falling to 0-3 against me in Super Bowls. So he can win the regular games, but I want him when it counts.
Dang, you shouldn't have told us that.
So this is the third Super Bowl you've taken from Quay. So that passing attack. What can I say, man? Did you prepare that new play just for Quay? Because he said he wasn't ready for it.
Yeah, I've never used that against him. We actually had played probably about an hour before this game in another league in the playoffs, and I refused to run that play. It took everything in me not to test it out, but I was just keeping it on the side, waiting for the opportunity to finish it.
Labbing on the side, disgusting.
It's sibling
It
rivalries.
really be your own. It really be your own.
Well, off of that, your defense basically, really snapped. You got the white DBs, Troy Apke and Marc-Antoine Dequoy. They're going off there. Any plans to make any changes in the future with that secondary or that whole defense? Or are you set for the future?
Apke and Decoy are both on long-term deals. Jonathan Jones sadly did not get his dev upgrade that I thought he was going to get. So I might be looking to move on from Jones here soon. I'm not sure yet, though.
I see. Well, shit, man. You just won the Season 2 Bless League Super Bowl. I heard someone say that means, that's the, usually the best skilled user wins in Season 2.
I definitely remember that. It sounds factual.
What are you going to be doing with this? We asked you before, but, now that you got the money, what you going to be doing with it?
Yeah, I think I'm going to just throw it to the new Xbox.
You got to.
Grab that.
How much are you trying to pay for the new Xbox? There's one in stock here at the Eagles household for $800.
Yeah, I'll just wait for the next wave to come out.
A little bit of financial moves here by our man Little Philly. Always thinking. That's pretty much it for me, man. You know, you snapped. You won the Super Bowl. Congratulations. Do we have any more questions for our man Little Philly before we let him go celebrate?
Man, no questions here. Just congratulations on winning. You've always had, the respect from everybody here in the NFC. Everybody knows what you're about. I believe you came into the DMs asking for players, and you were always taxed by me saying the strongest opponents definitely have to pay more. And now, with you winning the Super Bowl, did not step foot in my DMs asking for cheap players because they will be 3 times as much tax.
Okay. Absolutely. I could not agree more. Well,
Super Bowl winner tax.
Absolutely. That's a real thing. Thanks for pulling up, Little Philly man. Congrats again.
Appreciate it.
Do you have anything you need to say to the league?
I think my little Damian Lillard gift will speak for itself. We'll be posting that a lot here.
Oh, man.
For the next few days. But yeah, we did what we said we were going to do.
You absolutely did. Thanks for pulling up. This was the Blessed League Season 2 Super Bowl. Everyone, thank you for watching, and see you guys next time.
Yeah.